Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I figured I would jump on and do an anti-haul, so if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so it's been a while since I've done an anti-haul, but the holiday season is upon us, and I figured it would be a good day to share with you guys some products that are silly, that nobody needs, that nobody asked for, and reel it back in. I know that this time of year can be very tempting to buy stuff. There is stuff that comes in extra special packaging with extra special prices, extra special sales. So it can all be very tempting, but at the end of the day, 90% of the stuff nobody needs. There are a couple things that I'm kind of on the fence about. They don't look too bad, but I tend to not buy a lot of holiday stuff because a lot of it is limited edition, and I'm the type of person that tries to stay away from limited edition stuff unless I am super into it, because I like to be able to buy it again. If I like it that much, I want to know that a year from now or 6 months from now, I can buy it when I use it up, because I buy products that I really enjoy, and assuming that I continue enjoying them, I want to be able to refill it when it's empty. So unfortunately, a lot of the holiday stuff is limited edition, and that's just the way that companies can reel you in and make you purchase without thinking, because it's that FOMO, it's that fear of, well, if I don't buy it now, it's going to sell out and it's never going to come back. Like, I try to not subscribe to that style of shopping. And on top of it, let's be real, this is all makeup. Nobody really needs any of this stuff. Like, makeup is not a necessity, and that's coming from someone who loves makeup. I'll get off my soapbox, but what I'm going to do is I am on the Trend Mood Instagram page. In my anti-hauls, I try to stay away from eyeshadow palettes because I am not a lover of eyeshadow palettes. They're very overwhelming to me, and most of the time, if I look at, say, a 15-pan palette, there might be 4 or 5 shades that I'm really into. So for me, that would just be throwing half of my money in the trash, because I know what colors I like to wear and what colors I use on a consistent basis. Typically, eyeshadow palettes are just a grab bag of a few shades that I like, mostly shades that I don't like, and I'm not going to buy it based on just a few shades. I say that just as a warning that I'm not going to be talking about a lot of these redundant eyeshadow palettes, and I'm starting at the top. I don't have anything saved, and it's been a while since I've been on the Trend Mood Instagram page. First of all, let's talk about this launch from Lanolips. This is the Lip Water in Liquid Gold. When I saw this, I wanted it, but I did do a little bit of thinking, and I have a better option for you guys. If you are looking for a shimmery gold lip gloss, look at the Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Magic. It's absolutely beautiful. You can't feel the glitter or the grittiness on your lips, which I really love. Secondly, it's a lot cheaper than the Lanolips products. And thirdly, you can buy it at Sephora. Most of the stores in my area don't sell the shade Magic. They have other shades. So do the in-store locator if you're interested. I'll throw up a screen grab. Instead of paying more money to get this new thing from Lanolips, you know, that's a situation where I was like, hold on, like, shimmery gold lip gloss, like, I'm pretty sure that you have that in your collection, and of course I do. The one thing that I will say about a lot of the holiday sets that come out around this time of year is, if you are someone who is shopping for, you know, a few females or males in your family, what you could do is take advantage of the price of some of these gift sets and break them up and use the small products as stocking stuffers. I know a lot of people do that. So I am not completely against the gift sets, but for me personally, I wouldn't have any reason to buy a set filled with possibly limited edition colors. It just doesn't make sense for me. But I did want to throw that out there in case you are someone who is looking for small stocking stuffers and maybe you find a set at a good price. That is a way that you could take advantage of the price and also have numerous gifts for a few different people. So let's talk about this new collection from M Cosmetics. I actually really like M Cosmetics. I've only tried one product, but I'm absolutely in love with it. It is the Faded Clementine, like luminous, I think they call it a blush, but I almost use it as like a bronzer topper. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning on the skin. And I love the look that it gives. It doesn't emphasize texture or anything like that. So they decided to come out with this eyeshadow palette and a lip cushion, which is what I'm gathering, sort of like a sheer lipstick. And this is available as of yesterday. I'm filming this on November 21st. It came out yesterday, and it's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette and a lip cushion. To me, this is boring. We've seen these colors before. We have definitely seen this color in lipstick formulas before. I really wish that instead of companies just having one successful shade color like this and then coming out with different products around that shade color, just bring something new to the scene. I feel like the makeup industry can become so repetitive and so redundant. What most people do is they end up tuning out, because at a certain point, how many of these same similar products can you buy before you start feeling like you're actually wasting your money? I wish that companies would understand that. I want something new and innovative and unique. I don't need a warm tone eyeshadow palette and a brownie neutral lipstick. Like, I can buy that from any brand any day of the week. Secondly, let's talk about this Kylie Cosmetics and the Grinch collab. This is her holiday collection, and it looks like it's gonna come with eyeshadow palette that looks really boring. It will come with a couple of her like shimmery eye toppers. I actually really do like those, but the shades that she came out with are nothing unique. And then a lip kit, 2 lip glosses, a highlighter, a blush. By the way, the blush looks horrendous. It's a really pale, washed out pink that I don't see that working for anyone unless you have a very, very, very pale skin tone. So that's not inclusive. It's going to come with some shadow sticks, some lipsticks. I don't care for the Grinch. Like, I'm not going to buy anything that is branded with a cartoon. That's just not the way that I shop for makeup. So for me, that seems like a stupid money grab. Colourpop has come out with a couple of new collections since my last anti-haul. I am not going to go into those in this video because Colourpop is very redundant. I did want to talk about this palette from Wayne Goss. I forget the name of it, but it's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette with different shades of blue. In my opinion, he could have been so much more creative with this palette. I actually like the idea of having a 6-pan palette because it's not overwhelming for me or too much to work with. But these colors are so ugly. It seems like we're getting a lot of blue eyeshadows, and I don't know why. But I have seen a few like all blue palettes or close to all blue. I don't know what that's about, but I'm not super excited for it. Here's another really, really stupid launch in my opinion. Morphe is coming out with a Lisa Frank collection. Lisa Frank, I used to have some Lisa Frank school supplies when I was little, You know, if you grew up in the 90s, Lisa Frank was like, you were a cool kid. If you had a Lisa Frank folder or spiral notebook or even just some stickers, you felt cool. And this is very, very nostalgic for me, but I don't need my childhood memories being intertwined with my makeup. Not to mention, I don't support Morphe. I never will. I think that they are very shady. But this palette is like full of pastels and bright rainbow colors. To me, this feels very, very money grabby, and that should come as no surprise to anyone who follows new makeup releases or has been for a while. Most companies are here to grab your money. It is what it is. It's not a secret. I do wish that we could see a little bit more creativity coming from these makeup companies who have millions of dollars to come out with really innovative products. There are so many things that could be coming out. Instead, they are saturating the market with junk, stupid products. And don't forget, we're still in the middle of a pandemic here. So for these products to be coming out in the current state that the world is in, it makes me look at a lot of these companies in a different light, even than I would have looked at them like a year ago. Someone's coming out with a Dirty Dancing collection. Nobody asked for that. I did want to mention these little quads that Viseart has come out with, and I will throw up a screen grab. This is a great idea for someone who, like me, is overwhelmed by eyeshadow colors and they don't really know where to start, and maybe they don't want to look at single eyeshadow pans. These are great. There are 4 palettes. They're all very neutral in tone. There's a couple mattes, a couple shimmers, so you get a good mix of texture. This would be fantastic for someone who hasn't ever worn makeup or doesn't know where to begin. I could see recommending these to someone who falls into one of those categories. Do I think that it's a must-have? No, but I do think that it could make sense for some people. Another stupid collection that came out was Melt Cosmetics decided to do a Beetlejuice collection. There's a whole mirror, brushes, eyeshadow palette, lipsticks, like mascara. These are the dumb launches that I am talking about. Like, and it's nothing against Melt Cosmetics. I actually like the brand, and I think that they are usually innovative. But when you come out with launches like this, it makes me want to take my support back. Like, really. So this is so stupid. Kylie Skin came out with a bath collection. It has 2 candles, $28 each. Keep in mind, the candles at Bath & Body Works are $24, and they are a company that makes candles. Like, that is their talent. They make candles. For her to charge $28 for 2 basic ass scent candles, then there's bath salts for $28, body scrub for $26, bubble bath for $26, or you can buy the full collection for $136. If you guys want a recommendation for a good body scrub, get the ones from Tree Hut. Those are available at Ulta, or you can get the one from Dr. Teal's. I see them in Target all the time. Bed Bath & Beyond sells Dr. Teal's. Walmart sells Dr. Teal's, but I never see the body scrub, at least where I live. And both of those options are around $7, depending on where you live. These are the stupid launches that just make me irritated at the entire makeup community. Now this is these are two things that I've actually picked up. The new Fenty Diamond Bombs in Rose Rave and Royal Icing. I love both. I love the Diamond Bomb. I don't use it as a highlighter. I actually use it as eyeshadow. These are so beautiful. They are so refined and so perfect. I also bought the new Makeup by Mario Crystal Reflector, and I returned 2 of them because I was so disappointed in the quality and I just felt really underwhelmed. So I'm glad that I actually returned both of them because my Fenty Diamond Bombs are second to none. And then once these other 2 shades came out, I feel like my Diamond Bomb collection is complete now because I have one that's a pinky shade, one that is more of like a silver sparkle, that's the original one. Then Royal Icing is more of a pale gold, and Cognac Candy is more of a bronze sort of vibe. So I'm really happy that I own all 4. If you guys are someone, or if you guys are not into eyeshadows and you just want a little bit of sparkle on your lid, some people are very happy with that as their eye look, and a little eyeliner and mascara. I do that a lot myself. Look at the Diamond Bombs, pick a shade that you gravitate towards, and just buy yourself one of those. It's like a big pan of eyeshadow. It will last you forever. And if you're interested, you can try to use it as a highlighter too. But that's what I would recommend. Patrick Spraying came out with a setting powder. I was considering trying one product from his brand. It's like the liquid eyeshadow, but after the way that he treated Selena Gomez's brand on the video where he reviewed her Rare Beauty line, I made a video response about that. I will never buy anything from his brand. I don't care if his brand came out with something that I was stuck like glue on. I will not support that brand at all. There are a ton of eyeshadow palettes coming out, brush sets. So Natasha Denona came out with this eyeshadow palette, the Trio Chrome eyeshadow palette. This is the dumbest palette that I have seen. She's calling it a Trio Chrome. Technically it is correct because there are 3 duochrome shades in this palette. Every other shade in this palette is so ugly and so boring. There's like a weird lilac. There is like a ugly pastel yellow color. Who in the world is buying this stuff? And I understand my style of makeup is not like the next person, and that is totally fine. But I feel like these brands come out with these stupid products and people just eat it up, and I don't understand why, and I don't understand the logic behind it. So the last products that I will talk about are the new Makeup by Mario. This is like his launch round 2, if you want to call it that. He came out with 3 more eyeliners, 3 lip glosses, a lip kit, and 3 eyeshadow quads. I actually was at Sephora and I saw these new quads, and I'm very friendly with a couple of the girls that work there, and she said that these quads, the quality is not in line with what the like bigger eyeshadow palettes that he came out with his first launch. It's almost like this launch was rushed and the quality was not as much of a focus because they wanted to get this out in order for it to be available for holiday. I almost wish that the lip kit would have come out with the first launch and the lip glosses, and the eyeliners and these eyeshadow quads could have been something pushed to spring. In my opinion, I think that the Makeup by Mario brand has a ton of potential, but if he continues to do these launches the way that this second one has come out, where there's inconsistencies and things feel like they are being put back to back, it will make people question the, you know, consistency and quality behind the brand. And that is not what you want with a new makeup brand. People were mad about the lip palette. Look, I think the lip palette is fine. It is intended for pro makeup artists, so I understand the logic behind it. $60, is that a lot for a lip palette? It is, absolutely. But if you are a working pro makeup artist and you are not going to have 25 lipstick shades in your case, this could be a good option, because you can obviously mix and match and do what you need to do, and you're spending $60 instead of spending however much on 25 or 30 shades of lipstick. And this is, you know, obviously sanitary, because you just take the amount of product that you need, you mix it, you use it, and then you're done, and you can sanitize the metal tray. So I would like to see him kind of slow it down a little bit with the launches. I don't want his brand to turn into like a Too Faced or Colourpop. I don't think that he'll ever be on the level with Colourpop with that many launches. But, you know, there was a point in time where Too Faced was really good, and then they started speeding up the launches, and the consistency started to drop. And there would be like one good launch and one bad launch, and so on and so forth. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on his brand. Like I said, I did buy the Master Reflectors. I returned both of them. If you are looking for something shimmery, glittery, easy to work with, just get the Fenty Diamond Balm. I don't think that you'll be disappointed. And if you're looking at any of these holiday sets, I could see them making sense for a gift. But if you're just looking for stuff for yourself, if you are okay with trying products that are limited edition, where if you like it, you might not be able to ever buy it again, that's fine. But consider possibly looking at something that is part of a permanent collection, instead of being drawn in to these little kits that have the little baby bottles and cute packaging and stuff. I know that it can be very cute, but it can also be a huge waste of money and a huge disappointment if you like something and then you cannot buy it when you use the product up. So I'm going to be making another video giving you guys some suggestions on gift giving ideas for her and also for him. Those will be 2 different videos, so those will be coming over the next week or 2. I want to get them up with enough time so that people can shop online and maybe, you know, get opinions from other people as well. But a couple of you have been interested in a gift guide, which is exciting. So that will be coming. But for now, if you guys like this video, please leave me a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.